This picture will change as we get later throughout the night. We're going to see some more of that snow starting to make its way in. So we did see a little bit of that snow earlier. That little band is continuing to push its off. Still staying in the 30s, pretty foggy, especially in the morning hours, and then we'll see that fog kind of start to burn off as we get a little bit warmer.
Oh my goodness, you guys need to come out and come view these animals. It's crawling on my sleeve. All right, so this is so much fun, and I'm gonna send it back to the studio. I'm gonna bring you guys some Madagascar hissing cockroaches when I come back.
These strong winds are definitely starting to make their way across the state. You can see exactly where this cold front is that's bringing in all of these stronger winds with it. You can see that in our temperatures as well. Getting right around midnight, seeing 29 below, and right at 3 a.m. 26 below to start off 2018. So with all of that snow, we have these travel safety tips for you. Make sure you give yourself lots of extra time. I'm going to step out of the way so I don't get hit by this car this time. To Sunday afternoon and evening, getting all the way up into the lower 40s for those wind speeds in Livingston, and that's not even including the wind gusts, so that's going to cause some visibility issues with any drifting snow.
I have Jessany here who's going to help me with what it's like outside right now. So Jessany, what it's like?
It's hot, it's kind of a little breeze, it's kind of cloudy too.
Kind of cloudy and a little breezy?
Wouldn't it be nice to unplug? This would be the perfect day because it feels so beautiful out there. Unfortunately, I don't get to unplug here. We have all of these models we have to keep looking at, but luckily today, I didn't need them that much because it is so nice and sunny out here on our Fireplace Center Skycam, and the temperatures are nice and warm. Everything is starting to melt. We have the great thaw going on, so pretty much everyone here is above freezing with the exception of our friends in far southeastern Montana. So Miles City still sitting at 28 degrees, but Sheridan sitting at 35, Billings here at 37, Livingston at 42. We did get a little bit warmer than that today. We got those temperatures up into the 40s, but as we go into the overnight hours, those temperatures are going to drop back down into the teens, so it is going to get quite chilly out there, and everything that already melted today is going to start to freeze over once again, so it might make for some slick spots. We also are watching for some fog tonight, so if you do see any fog while you're out traveling, make sure that you just put your low beams on, make sure you're slowing down, giving yourself lots of extra time because those temperatures are dropping so rapidly. We are going to see some of those low clouds start to develop in the overnight hours, and then as we get to tomorrow, look at this, getting back up into the 40s. This is really where we should be for this time of the year, even a little bit lower than what we normally are at. We're going to keep those temperatures a little bit colder the further east we go. Still staying in the 30s, pretty foggy, especially in the morning hours, and then we'll see that fog kind of start to burn off as we get a little bit warmer, but 32 degrees in Miles City, getting up to 42 down in Sheridan, 43 here in Billings, 46 in Livingston, and let me tell you this, we're going to be on the rise, so this is what it is for our high tomorrow versus the average for this time of the year. We're all pretty much getting closer with the exception of our friends over in eastern Montana. So Broad is still sticking at 34. Their average is 48 for this time of the year. Sheridan, the average is 47, so we're getting pretty close. Same here in Billings, 43 to 47. Cody is the closest, 47 to 48, and Livingston is right on the bat for their average tomorrow if we do get that high up to 46 degrees. And take a look at this as we go over the next couple of days. High pressure is reigning supreme. We're seeing nice, clear conditions tomorrow morning. That high pressure continues to just move off to the southeast. Still nice and clear pretty much across the entire state. It's going to be beautiful. Make sure you take advantage of it for the rest of the weekend. A few little clouds are going to start to make their way through Monday morning and Monday afternoon, just giving us still mostly sunny conditions, just those low clouds starting to make their way through. And by Monday evening, we should be nice and clear, but make sure you remember to move those clocks forward an hour. Tomorrow, daylight saving time starts, so you don't want to miss out on that. You're going to lose an hour of sleep, but you are going to continue to gain daylight and continue to rise those temperatures up. Then we'll even get our temperatures close to 60 degrees. Look at that on Wednesday, 59. I'll say that's close enough to 60, and then temperatures cooling off just a little bit as we have a chance for some rain going into your St. Patrick's Day. I'm Melissa Scavelli, and I'm here with What's New at the Zoo with Jeff the Nature Guy.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. Pretty cute one today.
Oh, she is so cute. This is Bandy. right? The southern three-banded armadillo.
I'm impressed you remembered that. A southern armadillo. You know, the cool thing about this species, first of all, they're small, but they are the only armadillo species that can roll into a complete ball. Now, she's pretty excited to meet you today, so she's open, but when she's upset or scared, they can literally roll into a ball. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Only armadillo that can do that, which is pretty cool. These guys are termite and anteaters, and just like an anteater does, they've got this long snout and long tongue that allow them to actually slurp up those ants and dig out those termites. They're incredible little insectivores, do a great job of cleaning us up of that environment.
So where do you normally find these guys?
So these guys are going to be down in South America, mainly Brazil is going to be the main area that they're found. Now keep in mind, here in America, we do have the 9-banded armadillo, going to be much bigger in size, a little bit uglier, and the thing about the 9-banded armadillo, they can actually carry leprosy. The only animal other than humans that can carry leprosy. 3-banded cannot, so you're okay, you're not going to get sick today.
You're safe here, Bandy. You are safe.
Now the cool thing is though, when she's of course rolled up in the ball, she can't see. So she's got these little hairs here. They almost serve like whiskers, and they can actually sense the breath of an animal, so she knows when it's safe to open up and go ahead and run away. It's pretty amazing.
So you can come visit Bandy on the living wall here at Zoo Montana. The walkout at Billings Senior High School started with just 5 students, but ended up with more than 100 students walking out of their classrooms, not to take away guns, but to make changes to school safety.
What do we want? What do we want? Safe school, safe school. When do we want them? When do we want them? Now, now, now.
Signs and chants filled the front lawn of Billings Senior High and Billings West High for 17 minutes to honor those lost in the Parkland, Florida shooting.
So it was so powerful because I'm out here today fighting for my right to live at school and to feel safe.
We've lived with this our whole lives, and so I don't think they get it, that this is like a normal for us, and that is in no way appropriate.
These are students of the mass shooting generation, and they say they've had enough.
No more silence and gun violence.
We are students, we are victims, we are change.
Billings Senior High student Anna says Parkland, Florida may be far away, but the students of Marjorie Stoneman aren't. So changes must be made.
Next step is just like, we've now made ourselves heard, and now we have to like do the work, like call, write, follow up.
Students at both West and Senior High schools hope their administrators hear them and step up to the plate.
Now that we are the generation of mass shootings, like, we don't feel safe at school.
The students here are asking their peers to write to their legislators and push for safer schools. In Billings, Melissa Scavelli, Montana, Right Now.
And students have also organized a march downtown that will be held from 10 a.m. to noon next Saturday, March 24th. The students say it's open to everyone in the community who wants to take a stand for school safety.